It's no secret that owning and operating a successful and thriving childcare business requires skills that reach beyond having a love for working with children. If you feel like you're ready to build a bigger and better childcare business, the solution to your current situations can be found with IOwnADaycare.com. We make it easier for you to succeed in your childcare business with our personal and professional advice that will guide you all the way to your success and help you avoid pitfalls. There's never been a better time than now to build a bigger and better childcare program. Take immediate action and get the perfect kit for your childcare business. I did it, and I can show you how. Hi everybody, it's Andrea Dickerson here, founder of IOwnADaycare.com, where we connect childcare business owners with proven management solutions. For today's video, I want to talk to you about partnering with your spouse in your childcare business to take it to the next level. As you all know, I'm a big thinker. I love thinking on the next level. I love thinking big. And I've decided to make my business, my brand, all about doing it big, building it better in your childcare business. I realized that in order for you to really take your business to the next level and you have a spouse, that you're going to need at least 4 key points in your relationship to make sure that your business is thriving and that your business is going to the next level. Several of you that are watching this video right now, you're ready for your business to go to the next level. You have this big dream. You have this big goal. It's on the inside of you. You're ready to let it out. You're ready to take your business to the place that you see it can be in your mind. And I want to help you achieve that today. So I'm going to give you some secrets, some tips, some resources right here on this video that's going to help you partner with your spouse and go to the next level. But I really believe in unity. So what I want you to do is to stop this video right now. Just pause it. Go get your spouse. Come back and watch the video. All right. So I'm glad that you took a moment to pause the video to go and get your spouse. That was very important because what I'm about to share with you, both of you all need to hear it and need to hear it at the same time. It's called unity. I remember when I first got started in the childcare business, my husband did not work alongside me, and I really thought that that was fine. I thought that because my husband was the man of the house, the breadwinner, that he needed that job so that he can help support the family. He can make sure that the mortgage was paid, the utilities were paid, and that the necessities were taken care of in the house. And I really thought that that was okay. Of course, he thought that that was okay too, because that was my daycare. And so I realized that, hey, I can do this daycare, no problem. So I got started, and it took me about 12 months to generate 60 kids. Now, the ticket is that my facility was licensed for well over 200 children. So, of course, that caused some budget concerns because I wasn't able to budget my money accurately. I didn't know anything about budgeting. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have IOwnADaycare.com to help coach me through with certain tips and strategies and resources. And so I was out there all alone. My husband didn't know anything about childcare. When I got home and I expressed to him my frustrations, he was quick to tell me, just shut it down, just come home, because of course he loves me. He didn't want me to go through any unforeseen stress and things of that nature. So we just weren't on one accord about the business, and I ended up selling that location. Of course, I had a baby, and so it was time for me to really just kind of like redirect my focus, which that's what I thought. If you want to find out more about my story, be sure to get the book, How I Did It Daycare Success. It's going to talk you all the way from the beginning to the end. But for sake of time and for the purpose of this video, I just want to let you guys know that I know what it's like to have my husband not work alongside me, but I also know what it's like when my husband is working with me. See, I think that my husband allowed, and we both thought that it was okay for us not to work together in our first location because we really didn't see the potential. I did not know that there was a potential for me to generate millions of dollars in my childcare business, and that I could have the success that I saw in my mind, and that I can bring it into fruition into my community. I had no clear picture, no clear goal of that. Of course, I didn't have a coach. Nobody was pushing me. Nobody could help me bring out the potential that was on the inside of me. And so I remember when I was home with my son, I just had this feeling to get back into childcare. It never left me. The love and the care for children just never left me. So what I did was I went to my husband and I went over about 4 different strategies with him, and I told him, hey, are you in? And I'm going to tell you these strategies, and I want you guys to ask each other, hey, are you in? Because when you're in and you're in unity, there are commanded blessings that will flow in your business that will happen for you when you're operating in unity. So the first thing I had to ask my husband was, number 1, were you willing to help me? So I had to really explain to him the vision. I had to put action behind my words. And I went to my husband. I said, hey, are you willing to help me? That's key number 1 for your childcare business to go to the next level with your spouse. Both of you have to be willing to help the vision come to pass. Remember, a vision is not about you. It's not about us, but it's the people that are going to come in behind you. It's the children that you're going to take care of. It's the families that you're going to impact. So remember, when you have a vision that is not about you, but ask yourself, am I willing to help bring this vision to pass on the most excellent level that it could possibly be on? So that was key number 1. I said, honey, are you willing to help? We had to really strategize and figure out if we could really help each other bring this vision to pass. Then let me talk to you about strategy number 2. I always walked around and I said, my daycare, my daycare, my daycare. So I had to stop that mentality because it was not my daycare. This is our facility. And my husband, when we first got started, he was like, oh, that's her daycare. That's my wife's daycare. My wife does the daycare part and I do this. Or my wife is into the daycare and I do this. Or I don't do daycare, my wife does daycare. Or I don't too much care for kids, so my wife does the daycare part. So he had to do a mental shift, and so did I. We made a mental shift, and that's number 2. Be willing to make a mental shift to make it a partnership that it is both your daycare and your spouse's daycare, and that this is your business and that you share the fruit of the labor together. Because if you come together in a partnership, you're going to see an increase in your business. I guarantee it. I just know it because it happened for me. All right, so that leads me to number 3. Once we got clear that it was our daycare, we had to do more planning together. We planned so much together about how to take our business to the next level, what his role is, what my role is, how we have to bring it together to go to the next level until we've just seen phenomenal success. Hey, you want to check it out? Go to www.akibaacademy or go to www.kidsrockcenter.net, and you'll see both of us together, working together in the childcare business, and we're making it happen. We're doing what people said could never be done because we're partnering together in our childcare business. All right, and this is the last one, which is the most important one. I've seen this happen across the nation. What happens is that the visionary for the childcare business is ready to go to the next level, and then the supporting role partner, if it's your spouse or even if it's the wife, they're a little, timid about going to the next level. They're not really sure. And so what happens is because you're not coming together and taking risk in your business to go to the next level, it's causing you to be hindered. When you're hindered, you can't go to the next level. But when you're in unity about taking a risk that both of you are willing to take to make it happen in your business, you're going to see an explosion in your business. You're going to see a major increase of income, a major increase in satisfaction, a major increase in children, a major increase in understanding, just a major increase to flow into your destiny. I know I'm talking a lot right now, and you guys may be saying, wow, could this really happen? Yes, it has happened for me. I didn't know that by partnering with my husband, I would soon run $1 million company. But guess what? Because we are partnering together and we took risks, we've taken risks that a lot of people are not willing to take. I want you to read my story, how I did a daycare success, because I'm going to explain to you all the risks that we took. But nevertheless, I want for you to understand that when you make risk in your business together and you say, hey, we're going to make this happen no matter what, with that right mindset, just like that, you're going to see an increase in your business. Well, all right, you guys, I love to share tips, resources, and strategies with you all to help you have success in your business. And as always, I just love to end my videos by saying, if you manage the childcare business that you love, you will love the childcare business you manage. Hey, if you want to get more coaching with me, if you want to make sure that you are staying in the right mindset in your business, and I admonish you to join me with the Design Your Life Around a Childcare Business You Love course. It's an enrichment course like no other. I deal with mind, I deal with marketing, and I deal with your increase levels like never before. So I want to help you make sure that you're going to the next level in your business. Join me by logging on to www.iownadaycare.com. Click the Work Me tab. You'll find more about the course, and I can't wait to work with you. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.